Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for watching the show. We've got Bruce Polley here in the studio from the CCA Oregon. Bruce, it's good to see you, bud.
Yeah, thanks for having me back.
How's your knee?
Getting better every week.
Perfect. Yeah, I know what to do. If Bruce is coming at me, go after that left knee.
Just run. Just run. I won't be able to follow you very far.
No, you won't be able to follow me very far. All right, now, we got you in here. We're going to talk a little bit of sea lion stuff.
Yep.
We got some good news on hatcheries.
Yep.
Right? I call it great news. You call it good news.
Yep.
I'm just the optimist, right? Also, a couple of corrections that we have, right? Now, first one I want to start out, one of our phone calls that we had was about the sea lion cage there in Oregon City.
Right.
Give me reasoning as to why they're just climbing up in there and they're not shutting the door.
My guess is that the trap is there for research purposes right now, that they do not have removal authority yet.
Yet is a great word. Hold on.
Yet is the operative part of that.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've been paying attention to your emails that you've been getting from CCA because you're a member.
That was good.
Thank you.
That's darn near host good. That's good right there.
One of the things that ODFW has been working on is getting what they call Section 120 authority. So it's the same authority they have on the Columbia.
To legally remove them.
Yeah, but the rules of engagement were really narrowed down by the Humane Society.
Okay.
When they sued in Ninth Circuit and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's got to be the bad one. You know, Bob, the salmon-eating sea lion that they've seen Bob eat. How many, salmon?
So when they get Bob in there.
When they get Bob in there, they can take Bob and he gets take a long ride to a marine park or a long, relaxing.
Dirt nap.
That's the other word that they use.
Yeah.
But anyway. They don't have removal authority for the Willamette yet. So we have two tracks going on the Willamette right now to get sea lions removed from the Willamette. One is Section 120 authority through NOAA. We've had action alerts out on that. And the second is our sea lion bill in Congress, which I've already been in and talked to you about this year.
Yeah, yeah.
And something we've been working on for 5 years as CCA. We take on big things. We try to take on big issues that are important. We've been told before that we couldn't get things done, and we've done it anyway.
Yeah. And gotten them done.
And we've gotten them done.
Yeah, yeah.
And so sea lions have been a really, really tough challenge.
Huge.
But ODFW has been front and center. WDFW has also been front and center saying we have to do something. We are going to risk an endangered species to extinction. There's a 90% probability of extinction of ESA listed, fish that are on the endangered species list, Willamette winter steelhead, wild winter steelhead, if we do nothing about Oregon City Falls, if we do nothing about the sea lions there.
Which is, documented that this is happening. They are eating those wild steelhead. And how much went over?
They had a quarter of the run last year. They ate 25% of the run last year.
Wow.
Yeah. So in December, this past month, there's 11 sea lions at Oregon City Falls.
Yeah.
Right now. Right now. They're not following the smelt up. They're not following the spring Chinook up. They're hanging around, living there year-round, eating whatever they can find, which right now is listed wild winter steelhead.
Yeah.
And it's a serious problem. We watched what happened at Ballard Locks.
Which was horrible.
Yeah, we watched
That was actually documented on the TV. I mean, with one of their news networks, documented from when things kind of got going all the way to the end where it was over with.
Yeah.
After they shipped them down all that, show back up.
Yeah, all the hand wringing and, worrying. And we watched a species of steelhead go extinct.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do that right here in Portland. I mean, right here in Green, Oregon, to watch a species go extinct because we didn't do anything is not possible as far as we're concerned. So we've been very front and center with this. It's been a big issue for us for 5 years. You remember our big sea lion town hall that we had at Clackamat Park on the banks of the Willamette.
Yes, sir.
We had the Columbia River Treaty Tribes there.
Yep.
There was probably 40 or 50 members of the Columbia River Tribes that were there. It was awesome. They had a bunch of their elders there that spoke.
Great people.
Yeah, it was. I was really impressed with them. It was a fun day. But in the meantime, they've been working with us closely in Washington, D.C., lobbying in Washington, D.C. for this bill. The bill was introduced by Jamie Butler, Representative Jamie Herrera Butler in Clark County, Washington, and also Kurt Schrader, Congressman Kurt Schrader from here in Oregon. Two different states, two different parties coming together, trying to do something positive to save salmon. And what we've been trying to do with everybody's cards and letters, sending in your emails, contact your legislature.
Thank you for that, everyone. Everyone, great job.
Well, and the good news is it's starting to work. I mean, we're getting some fruit out of that. We have some good news that we think that there's some positive action coming from Congress on that sea lion bill. I'm very optimistic now, way more than I was a couple of weeks ago. So please say thank you to your Congress people, to your congressional delegation, senators and Congress people from Oregon and Washington. Both states are important. And let them know that we still need your attention on sea lions. It's a critical issue here, and thanks for paying attention to it.
And you can't lighten up. They can still send letters. They can still...
We put an action alert out today. If you're a CCA member, again, you got today a fresh action alert on this issue. And, you know, we're not screaming quite as shrilly as we were before because it sounds like we've gotten some good cooperation coming back. But a lot of us, you know, ODFW, WDFW, Columbia River Treaty Tribes, Wild Salmon Center, a lot of different coalition partners have been involved in really pushing this thing on the sea lions, and it's starting to happen.
Great job, everyone. For all you folks that are part of CCA, that are volunteers, and folks that are members of CCA, thank you very much from the bottom of my heart, and yours as well. You're there every day, and all of you out there are doing the same things. All great stuff, and we're going to continue to talk about that with Bruce Polley from the CCA Oregon when we come back from this break. Don't go anywhere.